You don't need to spend $5,000 to look like you did. You're about to see the 10 best cheap watches that can fool everyone into thinking you spent a fortune. From ultra-budget dress pieces under $30 to Swiss-finished automatics that rival timepieces costing 5 times their price, every pick on this countdown earned its spot by delivering maximum visual luxury per dollar. Sapphire crystals, enamel-style dials, and heritage movements help these watches punch far above their weight. And the number one pick? It might be the most stunning dial you'll find for under $400. Let's start the countdown at number 10 with a watch so cheap you won't believe how good it looks on your wrist. In 10th place, the Casio MTP V005 delivers a polished dress watch look for less than the price of a dinner out. At just around $25, this quartz classic surprises with its slim, plated bezel and minimalist stick indices, giving it a crisp presence that feels at home in any office. The dial keeps things clean and uncluttered, letting sharp finishing and simple hands do the talking. Quartz reliability means it is always on time, no winding required. It still manages to look far more expensive than its tiny price tag suggests. It is a true boardroom-ready bargain that sets the stage for the value-packed countdown ahead. Number 9. The Seikko SNK809 brings real mechanical watchmaking to the affordable end of the spectrum. For around $70, this field watch delivers the tactile satisfaction of an automatic movement, the Seikko 7S26, ticking away beneath a no-nonsense dial. The military-inspired face features bold numerals and a 24-hour track, with luminous hands and markers that glow bright in low light. It is a compact, rugged case that feels purposeful on the wrist, and every sweep of the second hand reminds you there is no battery inside, just gears and springs at work. While the finishing is utilitarian, the SNK809 stands out by offering true horological substance at a price that barely dents your wallet. 8th place belongs to the Daniel Wellington Classic, a masterclass in Scandinavian minimalist style that is now a global fashion icon. The case measures just 6 millimeters thick, sliding effortlessly under any cuff and giving the watch a refined featherweight feel. Its clean, unbranded dial skips numerals and clutter, projecting the kind of quiet confidence seen on far pricier pieces. Interchangeable NATO or leather straps make it a chameleon for any style. Dress it up for a formal event, or swap in a casual band for weekends. At around $150, it is pure quartz reliability, but the visual punch comes from its razor-thin profile and understated design, signaling upscale taste without breaking the bank. Number 7, the Orient Bambino proves that vintage depth doesn't have to come with a vintage price tag. For about $150, the Bambino delivers a domed crystal that instantly draws the eye. Its pronounced curve bends light across the dial, creating the same optical drama seen on mid-century classics. The effect isn't just for show. That dome gives the dial a sense of depth and luxury, making applied indices and polished hands float above textured backgrounds. Under the hood, Orient's in-house automatic movement keeps things ticking, giving you mechanical credibility without the collector's markup. The polished bezel and subtle case brushing add to the upscale impression, while the leather strap and signed crown round out the vintage cues. The Bambino marries a mechanical heart with a profile that looks straight out of a boutique window, proof that a well-executed crystal can elevate an affordable watch into high-end territory. Number 6, the MVMT Chrono serves up the kind of wrist presence that screams complexity without the luxury price tag. For about $130, you get a watch that looks like it could time-lapse at Monaco, with 3 subdials, polished pushers, and a layered dial design that instantly signals serious watch energy. The tri-register layout is not just for show. Each subdial and the oversized crown give the impression of high-end engineering, even though a quartz movement keeps things ticking behind the scenes. The pushers add to the drama, catching the light and inviting a click, while the overall face feels busier and more technical than most watches in this bracket. It is the visual language of a premium chronograph, bold, functional, and packed with cues that collectors associate with watches costing 10 times as much. But at its core, this is affordable quartz dressed up in complication clothing, making it a smart pick for anyone chasing that busy luxury look on a budget. In fifth place, the Tissot Everyday brings real Swiss pedigree to the affordable watch game. For around $250, you get more than just a familiar name. This is a watch that wears its Swiss-made badge with legal backing, not just marketing flair. Every current model is powered by a bona fide ETA movement, the same Swiss-made engine trusted by far pricier brands. But the real flex here is the sapphire crystal up front. Unlike cheaper mineral glass, sapphire shrugs off scratches and keeps the dial looking flawless year after year. It is a material usually reserved for watches several times this price. The clean, minimalist dial and polished case echo classic dress watch codes, but the substance is all there. Regulated origin, scratch-proof glass, and the weight of Swatch Group heritage. For anyone chasing that luxury look with real Swiss substance, the Tissot Everyday is the definition of smart, understated value. Number 4, the Seikko Prese takes dial artistry to a level rarely glimpsed under $300. Here, the magic lies in the enamel-style finish, deep, lacquered layers that catch light with a richness more often seen on five-figure Swiss pieces. Each dial is crafted using a meticulous multi-step process. Pigment is applied in several coats, then polished to a glassy sheen that mimics true enamel. Polished, faceted indices stand tall above the surface, casting crisp shadows and giving the entire face a three-dimensional effect. The hands are razor sharp, their mirror finish reflecting every flicker of light. Beneath the dial, a reliable automatic movement keeps things ticking, but it is the dial that steals the show. This is where affordable meets artisan, visible depth, hand-finished character, and a sense of craft that usually lives in the world of boutique ateliers. For anyone who wants a watch that feels handcrafted, the Seikko Prese delivers dial drama that looks and feels luxurious. Coming to the top 3, the Hamilton Khaki Field commands attention with a blend of military heritage and Swiss engineering that is almost unheard of at its price point. For around $500, this watch delivers a brushed stainless steel case modeled after the original field watches issued to United States soldiers, complete with crisp, legible numerals and a no-frills dial that radiates purpose. But the real story unfolds inside. Hamilton equips the Khaki Field with its H-Series automatic movement derived from the legendary ETA 2824. This engine brings hand winding and hacking, features prized by collectors, and usually reserved for pricier Swiss pieces. An 80-hour power reserve means you can set it down for a long weekend and pick it up still ticking, a technical flex that is rare below $1,000. Every detail, from the signed crown to the drilled lugs, whispers old-school utility with a modern twist. The Hamilton Khaki Field is not just a nod to history, it is a mechanical statement from a storied brand, delivering real Swiss movement prestige and field-ready credibility at a price that feels like a loophole in the luxury system. In second place, the Longines Master Collection delivers a lesson in near-luxury Swiss finishing for right around $1,000. Longines brings nearly 2 centuries of watchmaking history to the table, and it shows in every detail. The dial is decorated with a guilloche pattern, those intricate, engine-turned waves you would expect on a 5-figure piece. Polished, faceted indices and leaf-shaped hands catch the light with every flick of the wrist, while the case features mirror-bright chamfers that feel right at home in a boutique window. Flip the watch over, and the exhibition caseback reveals a Swiss automatic movement with a decorated rotor, blued screws, and perlage finishing, visual drama usually reserved for true luxury. Some references even offer a moon phase complication, adding classical flair. For anyone chasing prestige and high art dial work without crossing into true luxury pricing, the Longines Master Collection stands just shy of the summit, offering undeniable Swiss pedigree and finishing that rivals watches costing several times more. And finally, in first place, the Seikko Prese Cocktail Time Star Bar delivers a spectacle of dial artistry that rewrites the rules for affordable luxury. Inspired by Tokyo's legendary Star Bar and its world-class bartender Hisashi Kishi, each limited edition draws its palette from a signature cocktail. Think midnight blue gradients for nighttime Tokyo, amber sunbursts for morning glow, and emerald fades for midnight mojito. The effect is pure drama. A hand-painted radial sunburst dial that catches light like the surface of a shaken martini, shifting colors with every flick of the wrist. Polished doffing hands and faceted indices float above the dial, while a domed crystal seals in the shimmer. Beneath it all runs a reliable automatic movement, offering mechanical credibility at a price point of $350 that feels like daylight robbery for this level of visual luxury. Scarcity adds to the appeal, with each model capped at just a few thousand pieces. No other watch in this bracket delivers such a head-turning blend of story, craft, and collector cachet. For those chasing the ultimate luxury per dollar score, the Star Bar stands alone. Across all 10 models, one truth stands out. True style isn't about the price tag, it's about knowing what to look for. Smart design, heritage details, and clever engineering can turn a modest watch into a statement piece. Affordable doesn't mean invisible, it means you're in on the secret. Which watch fooled you most? Let us know below.